Hello everybody, this is 5 minutes of Dave's Hammock Wisdom. Only I'm not on my hammock, as you can see. I'm in beautiful Waikiki, walking the beach. But that's okay, just pretend I'm on my hammock. Today we're talking about don't isolate yourself. You know, caregivers need a life outside of caregiving, okay? Believe it or not, yes they do. Because you can't lose your sense of adventure. You can't lose your sense of having fun. You know, you recall, I'm older now. Today's my birthday, by the way. So happy birthday to me. I'm 64 years old. And my gosh, just yesterday I was 21 years old. I don't know where the years went, or when it happened, or how it happened, or why it happened. I thought I was going to be young forever. I was never going to trust anybody over 30. You know, being a product of the 70s, we just seemed to think that we would be young forever. And now my little children that were little are now adults with children of their own, and my oldest is complaining about aches and pains and arthritis and things that I used to complain about. So I just don't know. Like that song in Fiddler on the Roof. I don't remember getting older. When did they? But anyway, yes, caregivers need a life. They need to pursue their hobbies. They need to not give up on their friends. You need to call that person who you haven't called in a while and go do dinner and a movie. Find a babysitter for your loved one. You can't just isolate yourself. You've got to do this because you're going to start resenting your life. You're going to start resenting who you are and your loved one and what you're doing for them. And you don't want that to happen. You want to be a happy caregiver. Hey, Suzette. Hey, Ann. Hey, Holly. Glad you can join me. So the best thing that you can do to not isolate yourself is to just think about, make a list of all the things that you used to do before you became a caregiver. You know, I'm sure maybe you joined a gym and you haven't been to the gym in years. Maybe you used to go to dinner and a movie, like I mentioned before, with a friend. Maybe you used to get your nails done periodically. Maybe you used to get a massage once a month. I don't know. You have to make the list up. But with me, I like karaoke. So I would go to karaoke once a week. And I still do. Actually, it's every other week now because the place I go to only does it every other week. But I would go once a week if I could. And what else do I do? You know, I used to sing at the senior center for the seniors. Apparently I have a good voice because they never threw food at me, you know, during the lunch hour. But then again, you know, a lot of seniors are deaf and they can't hear, so I don't know. But then I joined Toastmasters, you know, to help me hone my speaking skills. And that's fun. It's something to do. It's something to get out of the house. Something to give you an identity other than caregiving. What else do? I ride my bike. I love riding my bike. Sometimes I'll just drive to the beach. I'm here in LA. It's a 45-minute drive to the beach, and I'll ride on the bike path. And man, I can ride for like an hour in one direction and an hour in the other direction with the ocean right on my side, and it just reinvigorates me. It makes me feel young again. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm not trapped in caregiver prison. Because anytime you feel like you've got freedom back, you're going to feel healthier. You're going to be healthier. You're going to think healthier. You're going to think younger. Because nobody likes to be in prison. And let's face it, I have 35,000 followers on Facebook, and I hear story after story after story. These people are talking like they're, you know, doing a life prison sentence. Changing diapers and on adults and just, you know, getting yelled at and feeling not appreciated and, you know, you name it. You're caregivers. You can probably tell me better than I can tell you. Obviously, I'm a caregiver too. My wife suffered a stroke, if you don't know. 21 years ago, I've been her caregiver. I've been very fortunate because she's very independent, and she, can clean still. She's paralyzed on the right side and cannot speak. She has a speech problem. It's called aphasia. And so she knows what she wants to say. It's on the tip of her tongue. But that's tough. Just imagine putting duct tape over your mouth and not being able to communicate your innermost, deepest feelings. I tried to do it for 24 hours. I had to rip the duct tape off my mouth after 20 minutes because I just couldn't do it. So anyway, that's the message today. I think my 5 minutes are up. And obviously, take mini vacations, okay? I never neglected mini vacations. Sometimes I go with my wife. Sometimes I need to just get away and do it on my own. Those little beach outings or whatever. Do what you're passionate about doing. Don't give it up because your health will suffer. Did you know that 30% of caregivers die before their loved ones do? And the lucky ones who don't die, they just get sicker than their loved ones, needing a caregiver eventually themselves. That's why I wrote my book. It's my life too. Reclaim your caregiver sanity by learning when to say yes and when to say no. It's not just for caregivers too. It's for anybody who wants to learn how to be a caregiver. I mean, they should have taught you this stuff at home ec in high school. How to grill a grilled cheese sandwich, how to be a caregiver. Because now's the time to learn, if you're not a caregiver, how to be a caregiver when everything is kind of normal. Not when your loved one becomes disabled, because you won't have time. You won't have time to scratch your head. So thanks again. Greetings from Waikiki Beach, and God bless you all. Bye-bye. I don't know how to stop this.